live at 5. It's offer review, and we will do a small amount of ranting about the cheater boards, but mostly we're going to talk about other things because we have other things to do. Get a big shout out to Yeti who provided this information on, I believe this was a screenshot sent to me off of Reminix Discord server. Morgan le Fay Red Star promotion credits. So if you look in this the Elite store right now, there is a slot for Morgan le Fay, and here are the cost: 100 for 1 star, 300 for 2 star, 400 for 3 star, and so on. So I'm going to say this to you: there is going to be a payout at the end of the event. So after 10 days after the event, after they've cleaned up the leaderboards, and you're going to get your payout, and they are going to be awarding red stars based on your payout. And so I'm going to make, there's a lot of people running around right now with a 3-star Morgan le Fay, destroying and wrecking nerds in arena. I'm hearing people are doing massive punch-ups and they're holding positions. I'm hearing even with a 3 yellow Morgan le Fay, people are doing very well. Here's the thing though. If you spend the 800 dark promotion credits today to get Morgan le Fay to 3 red, 3 stars, when you get your payout 10 days, or which is on the 10th day of the event, or what I'm sure there's going to be a pause. They're going to have to clean up the leaderboards and let it sit for a minute, marinate, and do some research. You're going to get awarded red stars, right? But they're most likely you're going to get back Elite 4s. And the risk there is that you wasted 800 dark promotion credits doing that. My suggestion is, and what I'm going to be doing personally, is I am not going to be buying any of these now. I will be buying them after I get my payout. Let's say I get a 4 red. I don't know. And then I will spend 1,200 dark promotion credits to take her to 5 stars. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I believe this information is accurate, and by somebody actually testing it out. It seems very reasonable in my opinion. I thought it was going to be like 3,000 to upgrade her to 5-star or something like that. But it doesn't seem that bad. What do you think? Also, all right, so I'm going to just talk about cheaters in general. Like, let's just really break it down. People that are using secondary or alt counts, or people that have quit the game, like someone comes into account, by their friend quit the game, they're hacking and they're trolling us by going to the top of the leaderboards, and Scopely is removing those people. That is not the problem. The problem is deeper than that. The people that are blatantly cheating to troll us are going to the top of the leaderboards and being there at the top 5 with a 500,000 collection power. They're just trolling. The real issue is not that. It's the people that are doing it correctly to get advantage. So people in well-established accounts, and they're slightly boosting their accounts an extra 10 or 20% or something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but so that they do better in the event, but they're not the blatant troll cheaters. So that's exactly. How are they going to monitor those who are getting only an extra % or 2 to beat me? That is the real problem. And at the end of the day, the real problem is that Scopely insisted on using a leaderboard on this event when there's a known issue that has been in the game since it came out. Galaxy of Heroes has the same issue. And in fact, there was an event around the Rogue One, and I can't remember. I believe it was called Tournament or something like that, but I remember it was around the time of Chert and Baze, and they had problems with this exact same thing, and they got rid of it. I'm surprised nobody at Marvel Strike Force knows about how that played out, because this has already happened before in Galaxy of Heroes, and Galaxy of Heroes has been out for 6 years. They haven't figured out this solution to this problem. The only solution they have had is de-incentivized cheating. Basically, PvE content is based on completion rather than competition. I mean, think about it. The leaderboards is incentivizing this. So that is the real problem. And Reddit was on fire today, rightfully so. My disturbing experience with the Scourge event. And I got to really sympathize with this. This person was having a lot of fun and playing it. And a big shout out to Spankoli, having a lot of fun. And then just to notice that there were people ahead of him on the leaderboards. Like, it was real frustrating because removing the cheaters quickly inside the top 100 is great. Scopely, how will you earn our trust that cheaters below rank 100 are being dealt with? Excellent question. But this is the problem. The event is fun for a lot of people. And there were numerous posts on Reddit praising this event, saying it was the most fun they've had playing this game. This event, in my opinion, is well thought out. And it's going to be fun for certain people, for sure. It has been one of the better rollouts for a game mode aside from the leaderboards. Everybody says that. Outside of the leaderboards, this is a great event. Scourge is the best game mode ever. And then putting the cheaters aside, then right here, and then we're going to read this beautiful, but I want to read this right here. One of the things that really appeals to me is that you get to play this event when you want to. Guess what? I don't have time today, and this is me. I don't have time today to spend an extra hour playing the Scourge Pestilent event. Guess what? It does not matter. Think about it. Blitzing? No, if I want to do well in blitzing, every 2 hours, my alliance, we play very competitively in Alliance War. I need to be on at the beginning of Alliance War. I want to do well in Arena. Guess what? I need to be on in my payout, and I have to log in then. Hey, I need to take a couple days off because I need to fly across the country to go to a funeral. You better get your raid keys in or get out of our alliance. You better do your raids. The game is so demanding of our time. And when we must play, we're compelled to play this game certain times of the day. And frankly, this Scourge event is brilliant. You can play this game mode as little or as much as you want when you want. If you wanted to go to Coachella this weekend and not play this event at all, you could. This happened to me in Galaxy of Heroes. I wasn't able to get Malik because I was at a concert. I just did not have the time to do it. I literally have 10 days to figure it out and play it when I want to play it. This is good. This is amazing. This is why I don't particularly like the Alliance War format where it's time-based versus efficiency-based, where you're compelled to play it at certain times of the day, and that is super frustrating if you have a busy schedule. If you want to play this event when you can, and it's fine. You can play it. I mean, this is going to be my strategy probably, is I played it once. I played on difficulty 8, completed my Scourges, got my points. I'm kind of happy where I am right now. And you know what? I may just wait a couple days, let it marinate, collect some information from some alliance mates, get on Reddit, read up about what's working for other people, what Scourges they like doing, what Scourges they didn't like, who got a good run, what Scourges they did, and then I'll make a run. I don't have to do it. I'm also going to be getting more shards for my Dr. Voodoo. Going to be coming in. I'll have a higher star level. So my best run is probably going to be in the last couple days of the event. I don't have to do it all right now. I think this is fantastic. Absolutely think this is fantastic. And I wanted to read this post because this is 100% my experience. I posted a video last night, and it's a long video. It's too long, actually, an hour and a half long. But this post summarizes pretty much everything that happened in my run. Spent a few hours, even with the strong web warriors and reasonable dark hunters. It was still rather tricky, so on and so on. My web warriors are 708k, level 85. Scarlet and Ghost Spider 16. Others do 15. Dark hunters, warriors, or voodoo are 15. Elsa, Ghost Rider at 14, all level 80. All the nodes that are not 5 and 10 going with the weak team first to blow through some of the enemy cooldowns. That's right. Take a sack town on all the nodes, but 5 and 10, take in a sack team, right? I mainly use my raid teams. Yeah, your raid teams, the teams that you're using raising are probably going to be the most built up. Secret Avengers, Kestrel, Shang, Cloak and Dagger work really well. Doom and Omega Red, real MVP and global and villain. I found that those two single characters right there carried me through almost 4 nodes. Node 5, keep restarting. This is the annoying part of the event. Keep restarting until you get lucky dodges and good start. It's crucial to finish this node with 0 deaths and as close to your fullest HP as you can. Do not let Dagger ult. Very much. It's almost over. Dagger ult. She will destroy you. Node 10. So I had a similar experience. I took in my Dark Hunters to burst down magic and do as much damage as possible on magic And then I cleaned up with my web warriors. It's just amazing. This is exactly my experience as well. This is a hard one. I went in first with my Dark Hunters, put all my bleeds on magic. Morbius special followed by Ghost Spider. Yeah, when you do Morbius specials, you get Billy Block and a defense down. Follow up Ghost Spider special, Ghost Rider special, and then Elsa ult for more damage. She has to die before Phoenix comes. Storm will die in the process too. My Dr. Voodoo lived long enough to get his ult off. Massive 24% health steal. Then you just go in with Web Warriors and clean up. I was hoping that Reddit today was going to be more of stuff like this, helpful posts, to other people. But it was mostly complaining about the cheater boards, which makes sense. Also, a very helpful post. We're going to just go over 2 posts. Unlocked Morgan without Web Warriors or Dark Hunters. Now, blog post said that most people will have a relatively easy time of unlocking Morgan le Fay at difficulty 4 as long as they do enough Scourges. I don't know if that's true. But a couple of people said that they went into the first 4 nodes of difficulty 8 with a certain amount of Scourges. And then this person right here, public service now, is you can unlock Morgan le Fay without using Dark Hunter Web Warrior. If you go into level 7, add a bunch of Scourges, and you can unlock MLF after 4 nodes. As long as the overall score amounts to 500K, you can just make sure expected run score is about 1.25 million. So you get points for the first 4 nodes. And then even if you stop there, you still get the points for the first 4 nodes. And then you just do the first 4 nodes, and if that might give you enough points. So I thought that was helpful. We're going to go into offer review, and we're just going to go through all of the offers. And there are, I was kind of worried that we weren't going to have offers for Morgan le Fay, but yes, we have the Morgan le Fay offers. So let's get into it. Unyielding Orb. This is an offer that contains the Doctor Strange. This is the Doctor Strange Orb, the event campaign orb, whereas Doctor Strange on the side, random characters in the middle, 14% chance for Doctor Strange. If you're looking for Doctor Strange, Heartless Doctor Strange, this will give you about 5.4 on average. There is several other characters. For me, there was 8 other characters in this orb that I find appealing. So this was a very good event campaign orb. Here we've got some Armory 16s, 14s, 15s, some tiered, some training materials, some gold orbs. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of value here. It does not add up to $40. I think this would be an excellent deal if it was more reasonably priced, closer to like $20 or something like that. Limited time sale. Pick your team offers. So this is the old members of Young Avengers. So this is the old Young Avengers. Now Miles is a Web Warrior, so you can use him in this event. 180 character shards, and then these 3 members have recently reworked to work on Young Avengers very well with Kate Bishop and Echo. $50 for 180 character shards times 5 is reasonable enough. They're older characters, so veteran players won't need them, but that's kind of a catch-up mechanic for Krakens, if you will. And then also we have a mercenary team bundle where we've got $15 for 100 of each one of these mercenaries, or $29 for 150 of each one of these members. And these mercenaries are useful in the payday event. The payday event is a monthly event where you get gold. And if you have maxed out the event, meaning you have 5 7-star characters that are mercenaries, then you're getting about 3.6 million a month from that event. And so this will help you progress along that monthly event, which is the mercenary payday event. Let's move on. Right here, we've got a pestilence orb. These orbs are doo-doo. So the middle contents of these orbs have a minimum of 5 of one of a Web Warrior or a Dark Hunter. Problem with that orb is it's only 5 character shards, and the problem with that orb is that there is some of the older characters in there as well. OG Spider-Man, Miles, Elsa, and Ghost Rider in there. So you may not need those characters. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. The other problem I have with this orb is that the left and the right pillars are doo-doo. They're not good. And so the problem I have with this orb is that you could be spending $20 and getting 25 OG Spider-Man, which you already have at 7 stars. Just not very good orbs. I think the orbs would be helpful if they were like $1 a piece or something like that, but they're not. They're trying to sell them for $4 a piece. This is definitely like a last minute cash grab, FOMO or whatever. It is what it is. All right, High Priestess. So we've got Agatha. These are the Coven orbs right there. Those orbs there give an average of 9 Agathas a piece. It's kind of a pricey way if you're just looking for Agatha. Yes, you do have some gold orbs, some training orbs, some 14s, some 15s, and some 16s. Again, I just feel like the reason why I would buy this is because I'm mostly just looking for that. I value those orbs at $3 a piece. So that's about $18 value. It's kind of hard to get the rest of this to add up to $22 in my opinion. Let's move on. Augmented teal gear offer, Mystic Gear. Oh, Mystic Gear. This is not the Mystic Gear that we need. We need the mini uniques. You know, these are not the right ones. These are not the super scarce ones. So not a fan. And again, ion offer, you know, if you need blue ions, unfortunately, this is not really a meaningful amount of ions to take a character from blue ISO up to blue ISO 3. I think takes a total of 370,000 blue ions. If you just want to change from like skirmisher to striker on blue ISO 3, I think that's a 270,000 blue ions. It's outrageous. And, you know, that's what they're trying to sell this right there. The ion orbs plus 150K. So it's pricey. And at some point, I've noticed that the real bottleneck on the blue ISO system is the ions. So this is pretty much a crack and snack, in my opinion. And then we've got another offer right here. We've got 1,000 green energy. I value that at $5. And hard to say that the rest of this there is worth $15. The Sound of Fury. Okay, first things first. I'm not super thrilled with any character offer that is 50 character shards for $35. It's really hard for me to justify that kind of pricing. And this is for Echo. And so, yeah, she's a Young Avenger, but okay, that's a defensive war team. They do have, Young Avengers do have their merits. Very strong team, I understand, but still not an arena team. Let's move on. Same thing with Kate. Yikes. And then right here, we've got the Morgan le Fay offers. So these offers are here if you've already unlocked Morgan le Fay, and congratulations if you have. And then these offers will show up for you if you have unlocked Morgan le Fay. Right here, we've got 240 T3s for $10, which I don't think is that great of a deal. This is better than it used to be. This is certainly better than, you know, 70 T3s for 1,000 cores or anything like that. But I feel like $100 T3s for $1 is a better price. You know, I feel like this would be a good deal if it's at $2 or $3. Ability orbs. So this is if you're in dire need of T4s. Basically, you buy this offer 3 times, which is $30, and then you have enough to upgrade one of her abilities. Yikes. I'm not in the market for that. And then this is actually a better price on SBCs. There's 7 nodes in the game for you to unlock SBCs. For you to farm SBCs rather. $300 for $10 is an okay price. I've never bought this. I probably never will buy this. Also, just keep in mind, some characters need, 2,000-ish per character to go from 0 to 16. So 300 at the end of the day is not really a meaningful number when it comes to gear. This is trash. I do want to say that this is an okay price for gold orbs, and I do think this is an okay deal for you. There's another gold offer we're going to look at down further that is not a good deal. This is better. 1 million gold and 4 gold orbs. This is certainly upgraded from the offers that we used to have before under character unlock. So I do like this. And I also do like the training material part, which is right here. Gear, not so much a fan. And I'm probably going to have to start buying these. I'm in a position where I have more gold than training materials, and I'm probably going to have to start buying these. So if you're in a drastic shortage of training materials, if you're in the market to buy training materials, I do like this offer. I find the value there reasonable. Now we're going to get into the trash part of offer review. I believe we're just going to scream trash. This is not good at all. None of these offers are outstanding, in my opinion. With the exception, if you're really competitive in war, maybe you want to look into that. And nothing else there. All right, let's toggle over to the free-to-play account. We've got a bunch of other offers worth looking at. We've got a Fantastic Four team deal right here for the members of the Fantastic Four, She-Hulk and Namor, $35 for 150 character shards each. This is good, in my opinion, only if you have Invisible Woman, and then you have a defensive team with She-Hulk, and you have an offensive team where Namor. You swap out the two. Do what you got to do. That's a reasonable price on that number of character shards. And then also we've got the remainder of the Sinister Six team, 150 character shards times 5. You have Doc Ock, Doc Ock, I guess that makes sense. Although Doc Ock is kind of a standalone character, and I don't even use Doc Ock anymore with the remaining of Sinister Six. It kind of makes me sad. I wish they would maybe we get more charged Sinister Six, and this offer right here doesn't even have the 2 charged Sinister Six, which is Electro and Swarm. But anyways, let's move on. And then last we have a limited time sale. We already reviewed that. Okay, we're just going to scroll through this quickly and see if there's any unique offers. Wow, look at that. I'm a fan. Yes. These are 2 of my favorite characters in the game. Big fan of Silver Surfer and Emma. Highly useful characters. I get use out of these characters nearly every day. $5 for 30 character shards each. Yes, yes, yes. This is my first strong buy of offer review today. I think this is fantastic if you need these characters. It's not particularly a meaningful number of character shards, but they're definitely some of the better characters in the game shown right there. All right, let's scroll through there. Ooh, Anti-Venom. Ooh, no. I really love symbiotes, and believe me, I love symbiotes. And I remember in like fall of a year and a half ago or whatever, how we were just madly in love with our symbiotes, right? And I don't know that I use them. I don't know that I use them that often anymore. I use them situationally. I did use them in Tower against teams with Hela, things like that. They do have their uses. They're still quite good in some places, but for me, I'd be looking for deals where symbiotes are $5 for 50 character shards. I feel like $20 is a little bit overpriced. Do what you got to do. Actually, this is Ghost, not Ghost Spider. I looked too quickly. This is Ghost. $5, man. I don't know if you do what you got to do. Older characters, man. I think $5 is the right price for 50 character shards, and I'm a big fan of that Silver Surfer Emma offer. These other ones, not so much, and that will do it. All right, we've got a couple days left on Tower Mode. I hope you're pushing through that and enjoying that. And let me know if you really are enjoying the Scourge Pestilence event outside of the leaderboard issue. I don't think everybody's gonna like it, but it's a better event. It definitely has its merit. And if you're enjoying the event, let me know in the comment section. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.
Yo, this a war zone, homie. Say you ready and prepared. Take a minute, make them aware. Well, I'll be sneaking in the back.